Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Union Station here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And when I say morning, it's morning. It's still dark out. It's about 6:45 in the morning, and we are here to do part 2 of my Amtrak experience. We're heading from Pittsburgh back to Harrisburg, and this is going to be my follow-up for my first day traveling out here. Now, since we already documented in detail the trip out here with all the stops and everything like that, this is going to be more like a highlights tour on the way back. I will sit on the opposite side, show you whatever things I missed on the first time out, and hopefully get some shots of Horseshoe Curve this time without any trains obstructing the view. But if you're ready to see the follow-up of part 2 and to have me answer my question later on, will I travel by Amtrak again? Well, there's one thing to do. That's it. Just come along with me. And here is one final look of downtown and the beautiful illuminated skyline. Now, unfortunately, since we are here so early, the Union Station is closed for the main upstairs lobby area. I did want to show you how it looks because it's a really beautiful train station, but we'll just have to admire it here from the window. But I will try to insert a picture or two of the main inside lobby because, like I said, it's quite the sight to see. But we're gonna follow this illuminated concourse here and get ready to board our train. Once we do get situated, as I did in the first video, I'll have you guys stuck to the window with the suction mount. Anything worth noting, I will obviously share my commentary with you or input. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of footage and music. And then once we do reach Harrisburg and depart the train, we will share our final thoughts and go from there. So for me, it's a waiting game. For you guys, it'll be just a few seconds. All right, we're back on the rails. Here we go. lot of people here.
Probably come here and put your place or something.
Well, about 5 hours later, we are back here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania at the Amtrak station. There's a few things I want to share with you, so if you don't mind listening, I just want to get it out to share my honest thoughts and feelings about this trip. So this is part 2, our return trip back here to Harrisburg, where we started from a few days ago. And Amtrak, I could say, has been phenomenal. Now, I still have yet to answer the question. I will do that in a moment, but there's a few things I want to point out. Is that taking the trip out, taking it back, was very relaxing, enjoyable, peaceful, and for me, it was also a bonus because you get to see a lot of the train action through different rail yards. And get to see a lot of things through the rail yards and things that you don't see along the roadway. Saw a lot of old ruins, remains, just a lot of cool stuff. Like, looking out the window is like a big TV for me. I was kind of hooked to it the whole time. It wasn't boring for me. It was comfortable. It was just a great way to travel. I do have one complaint though, and it's not anyone's fault, but Amtrak should clean their windows periodically. The windows were kind of a mess. I know some of the footage probably didn't look that great. It was out of my hands. It was on the outside, but if they were to clean their windows, you know, occasionally, I think it would be a good help. Inside the car though, it's very clean. The staff, the conductors, the cafe attendant are all very polite, very helpful, and really make you feel like you are appreciated for being there. Also too, the horseshoe curve. Twice in a row it did not work out. We came through a second time, and not only did we have tons of fog, we had 2 trains that were blocking the view. So it just was not meant to be, but I still get to say, hey, I passed through Horseshoe Curve by rail. But, you know, what little bit we got to see is all I could offer to you guys. Funny thing is, when I'm there in the other times, I'm waiting anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes for a train to come by. Each time we went through, there's 2 or 3 trains all at once, so just the luck of the draw. But now the most important question is, will I travel by Amtrak again? Well, after what I've just said, and you guys that do know me already know the answer to that. 100% yes. I would love to travel again. Not only, you know, a short trip like this, but to do cross country. You know, if it was that enjoyable in a coach seat for $42 round trip, I can only imagine what it would be like to go in a roomette or a bedroom to have an overnight long distance journey. I think that's going to happen in the future. I'm going to do some planning to pick a destination and to document it and share it with you guys. Otherwise, on behalf of myself, Jill and Lily, we want to thank you for watching and for joining us for this crazy adventure. This was kind of a spare of the moment thing, and it worked out in a good way. Aside from a cold day in Pittsburgh, everything else was according to plan for the most part, and we had a really enjoyable trip. So don't forget, if you're new to the channel and want to see more content like this in the future, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. And lastly, I just want to say thanks for watching and spending your time with us. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.